The AJS TV channels, Aston Villa against Brentford in an absolute must-win game. Before we do anything, I do need to go on Amazon Prime because the game is on Amazon, which I'm really happy about. If Amazon Prime could buy all the rights, I would be a very happy person because yeah, it is brilliant. So you just bear with me. We are playing a team that haven't won away this season. And we haven't won a game in, 7 now? So it's... We'll say they're the perfect team for us. They'll say we're the perfect team for them. I think that's probably the way to look at this, you know? But if you just bear with me. For some reason, don't actually know why, but my phone has faster latency than my TV, and I don't really understand that. So if there's been any comments, I apologise. I'm just trying to get the best viewing possible. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I have to close this one down. Alright, and now I have to click this. Right, now is this faster? Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, do bear with me. Like I said, I'm just trying to sort everything out. For some reason, my TV is just... I've got Virgin Media hooked up, and that's slower than both my phone and everything else. Anyways, apologies and all that. I'm good. What's this TikTok setup? Oh dear, what is it? What did I do? I think I've not done my proper TikTok live as usual. I might have messed up something. Bear with me. What did I fuck up? Oh, it's in full screen. I mean, you know what? I do usually yeah, it's just zoomed out. Yeah, oh shit. I forgot to enable the setting. That's my bad. I think it's too late to go into... yeah, I can't go into dual output live. Yeah, apologies. This is the setup I have on... if you've ever wanted to see what it looks like over on YouTube, now this is it. Do bear with me. I need to get a cable. 1 second. I'm a bit late today. But everything should be okay. Hopefully Villa get me some points on the board. I've not even done I usually do a TikTok video preview. Not done any of that. Right. Should be all fine now. So, hello to Flatcat Gaming. Says up the Villa. Finally, I've been here for 3 days. Oh dear. Alright, we can move that over here. We have kicked off at Villa Park. Like I said, I'm just a bit late, and I apologise. It was a free kick to Brentford that Villa have just defended. Yes, it is like a YouTube setup going on. Over here. Right. I think I'm fine. I think we're all good. Like I said, I'm live on both YouTube and TikTok. If you feel free to go over and follow. We're going to have stats on screen. We are just waiting for the website to kick into gear. And we shall begin. Villa wanted a foul already as Ollie Watkins complains at the referee. We're going to see this. This is inside the box too. Do you have any correct opinion with that? We're going to see. 2 minutes in, Aston Villa 0, Brentford 0. Lots of empty seats today. I think is the... unfortunately, I think that is a sign of how bad things have been. I mean, just take a look at the ground. Have a look at the ground. That's like the Etihad, that. Really poor support from Villa. But do you blame some Villa fans? Because I don't really. What's on my AirPod? Now my earphones aren't working. This is brilliant. A couple of changes to the Villa squad. We'll get into it all. Very professional stream on here as always from me. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Why are my headphones not working? My headphones have just decided to start working. What is going on today? Great, I get no audio today. Brilliant. That's just fantastic. Just refuses to work. I'm gonna see if it works on my headphones. What a start. Right. So hello to Jerome Villa. Siege says, there we go, I can hear it now. Siege says 1-0, lost to Brentford incoming. Bo says, hi mate, how are you? Flatcat says, I'm going ahead to say 3-1 to Villa tonight. Give me your score predictions, guys. Daniel, on TikTok, mate, on my account would get banned. I have to say this every time. My account would get terminated so fast. So fast. You would not even believe it. Whoa! Thank you for the $10 from Rod Humble. Mate, that's really humble of you to send that over. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That's I will use that to buy new these. If you can notice, I actually really need it because the tips of them have also fell off. So your your donation is really appreciated. Thank you very much, man. Welcome, matey. The Villa, I pray for it. We need a win so bad today. We need a win so bad. Flatcap also says, in Unai we trust. Luke Hopkins, in Unai we trust too. And what do you think the score will be? All right, my score prediction today. Well, I'll very quickly say I'm going to be positive for a change. I think today will be 2-0. That's 2-0 Aston Villa. We have a backline that resembles the Steven Gerrard era of Villa, which is quite funny to say. And I'll keep you guys all updated on scores elsewhere in the Premier League this evening. So for Aston Villa, in goal, Emi Martinez, despite a fractured finger, Emi Martinez is in goal today. Digne, Tyrone Mings, Ezri Konsa and Matty Cash make up the back four. That is taking me back a few years, is what I will say for that. Boubacar Kamara and Yuri Tielemans make up that midfield pivot, with Leon Bailey, Morgan Rogers, John McGinn, Bailey back starting as well after Philogene started against Chelsea. Ollie Watkins up front. I would have gone Duran personally today, but it is Ollie Watkins. And for Brentford, Flecken in goal, Lewis Potter, Pinnock, Collins and Vandenberg make up their back four. With Yenel and Yacht, I'm going to cut myself short. Shot for Brentford has just gone wide of the post from a deflection. And I'm just about to get to his name as well. Shard on the left, Damsgaard behind Wissa with Brian Mbuemo on the right. It was Boubacar Kamara dispossessed in Brentford's attack that's just happened. Shot deflects, I think, off Tielemans. It's Tielemans coming together with Ezri Konsa. And yeah, takes a nick off the defender, unfortunately. Corner to Brentford. We got a lot of support, as always, on the channel. Appreciate you guys on TikTok and YouTube. I'll donate. But you're funny. I reckon a clean sheet. I think we need one. I think we need a clean sheet. Early on, I've been asked the question, who's playing better? It's hard to say within 5 minutes of a game, but Brentford do have an early corner and have had the only shot so far of the game. Guys, you can watch this on Amazon Prime. Probably the cheapest game to watch ever. Amazon, please buy the whole Premier League out. Please, please, please. I beg. I will be the biggest Jeff Bezos supporter ever. Honestly, it would do so much, man. It would do so much because I'm sick of TNT and Sky. I really am. Why would Duran start? I think Ollie hasn't been that great, and I would give Duran a start. I know that Duran's goals have also dried up, but Ollie missing 2 chances against Chelsea, personally, that would be my route. In my opinion, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. AJ, you should yeah, I will get banned. People tell me all the time to like show games, and every stream I say I physically can't. I will get banned. That's just a factor of life here. We have... Oh, shit. So the stats hopefully should be on now. So I'm going to click the stats button. Will that work? Why is my stat button refuses to work for some reason? Okay, I'm going to have to do it manually. Why is my stat button not working? I have a button on my stream deck and it's just... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to do this manually then. Boo. Bear with me. Properties. Interact. Right, boom. 1. Boom. 2. And hopefully this doesn't show the Brentford squad. And it's showing the Brentford squad. Editing live on stream. Woo, yeah, that's so fun. Okay. How cool is that? Love it when overlays only partially work. Bear with me for the technical difficulties, guys. If you're watching on TikTok, I did make a mistake earlier today because I'm an idiot. I've accidentally gone live, not in full screen rather than vertically, which is just not what I wanted to do. So I apologize for that. And I can't change it live. It's stupid. You can't edit it. But there we go. Also, this stat is also bugged as well. What's going on today? My stats are bugged. Brilliant. Right, now we can focus on the game. Again, it's just been an absolute mess today. Mbuemo for Brentford. Oh, I mean, poor cross, really. It was an overlap. Ball into the box. It's on Amazon Prime, guys. It's on Amazon Prime. It's literally the cheapest game you'll ever watch. You get Prime, you're able to watch the game. Like, Prime is what? £8 a month, maybe? Like, it's the cheapest football ever. Rodgers for Villa inside the box. Now forced out of it. Ollie Watkins. Brentford surround their box. Cross comes in. Good catch from Flecken. Does really well. Really good goalkeeping. Dives at the feet. I mean, Leon Bailey was arriving. Bailey's changed his hairstyle again. What's my future dream? Don't know if I have one. Just to live life the best I can. And hopefully Villa can win a trophy. That's my dream. To watch Villa win a trophy at Wembley in the flesh. That'd be nice. That's a nice dream. Oh, nutmeg on Rodgers. One back though by Tielemans. Rodgers into Watkins. Good control. Brentford playing literally 11 men behind the ball there, which is a tad annoying. Is Konza into Matty Cash? Hopefully no silly mistake. I'm worried about the silly mistakes in this kind of game. Hopefully we don't do that. Guys, please do double tap the screen on TikTok. I appreciate any support. Bailey, good ball into Matty Cash. Cash cross is deflected. Goes into Bailey though inside the box. Bailey can't get the angle to shoot. Kamara keeps it alive. Brentford surround every Villa player. Every time they're in the box, there's no room to get the shot away. It's a few occasions already. Wisser is the furthest player forward, and he's about 35 yards from his own goal. Good ball from Tielemans into Digne. Cross deflects, goes back to Digne. Another cross! Oh! Could have gone anywhere. I think it was overhit. Somehow, it looked like it was going to threaten the goal line as an overhit cross from Digne came in. That could have gone anywhere. It's one of those awkward crosses where, look, it's nowhere near the man in the box, but it threatens the goalkeeper. But a very positive start from Aston Villa. Come on. Very positive. Rod says, getting the band back together outside of Rodgers. This could be from 2 years ago. We're just missing Courtney House. Oh, man. Flapcat says, give Duran 90 minutes. He deserves it. I played right back in my younger years. Yeah, it was all right time. I used to be a lot quicker back then. Konza is fouled. Free kick to Aston Villa. Good defending as well. Is it Shade? Shade? I forget to pronounce that guy's name, but he attempts to press. fouls Konza in the process. I did make this point earlier, but the crowd at Villa today, genuinely, other than the whole 10, but even then you can circle a few seats in the whole 10. There are seats available for today. It's really poor showing from a crowd point of view. But do you blame supporters when fans have not really been treated very well this season, from on the field and off the field? It's not been fantastic. Tielemans, that's a good ball though, into Rodgers. Morgan Rodgers into Watkins inside the box here. Watkins pulls it back, but I don't think he looked up because John McGinn is a good 4 or 5 yards behind where the ball eventually went. I don't think he looked up at all. He just expected someone to be there. Kamara back into Rodgers. Brand new hair today as well, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Whatever. It makes him stand out on the pitch, but I'm not a big fan of Rodgers' new hair. AJ, you'd replace Matty Cash now. I will say the right back issue at Villa is so bad, you never know. Have you turned the commentary off, mate? A handy Amazon bonus. You know what? That is brilliant. I do keep it on partially, just in case I miss something while I read chat or whatever. That's like a major bonus from... You can watch it without, which is great. But if I'm trying to multitask, it's good for that. Rodgers, Watkins has a shot, tame, into the hands of Flecken. Good goalkeeping. And it is a shot on target for Aston Villa, but you're never going to... genuinely, other than a deflection, you're never going to score that. Not a lot of power. It's side foot, and it's an easy catch for Flecken in goal. Describe Rodgers' new hair. Blonde. But noodle blonde. You're talking pot noodle poured on Rodgers' head. That's a bit harsh. It's a tad harsh, but that's kind of what it's like. Bailey, chance for Villa. Bailey, foul. Surely, referee. Dive. He's given a dive. That's outrageous. Wait, has he said dive or a handball? What has he said here? Can't have been. That's a fucking foul. I think that should have been a free kick to Villa, but whatever. Damsgaard, Brentford on the attack the other end. They're very quickly transition this. Cross, poor ball. Digne gets it away. Rodgers takes it down off his chest. Brentford claim handball. Referee ignores. Konza into Matty Cash. Quarter of an hour gone here. Villa 0, Brentford 0. Bailey does give the ball away. Rodgers is wrestling and fouls on Buemo. For fuck's sake, Villa, man. Bailey with a needless giveaway, I feel. With a cross-field pass, which doesn't pay off, and then Rodgers fouls with... I think he fouls Whistle on Buemo. I think it was on Buemo. Who do you think should be the new pen taker? Honestly, it should be Ollie. Right. I know Ollie's penalty record isn't great, but it should be. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. Man City score is currently, it was 2-0 the last time I checked. It is 2-0 at half time. It is Everton 2, Wolves 0. Ashley Young has scored for Everton today from a free kick. Rolling back the ears. City lead 2-0. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. That's probably the biggest shock so far at St James Park. Southampton 1 with 10 men. Chelsea 3. And the other game we've just kicked off is Arsenal against Man United. Still goalless after 17 minutes. But yeah, Liverpool losing a game. Alexander Isak, who's not had the greatest of seasons, has scored. So is this a little wobbly period for Liverpool right now? Emiliano Martinez will take the... it was a free kick, weren't it? Actually, he's going to leave it for Konza instead. Villa might play out from the back. Taking a time here. Konza back to Martinez. Playing with a fractured finger. Which, if that doesn't say how dire our backup goalkeeper situation is, I don't know what does. If that doesn't say how bad Robin Olsen is, then... I prefer not to speak. Possession has been 59% for Aston Villa, according to Amazon. Rodgers. Yeah, even on here, on Flashscore, it also says 59%. Villa with 1 shot to Brentford's 2. 1 shot on target, which was that Ollie Watkins tame shot down the middle of the goal. Good ball. Bailey, though, trying to wrestle. Oh, well done. Lewis Potter, wow. Lewis Potter with a nice one too. Brentford play long. Cash does very well to win that. Lays a good ball back to Martinez. Villa clear their lines. Could have been a lot worse there. I tell you what, and the commentator does cover this as well, which I was going to say. Brentford's attacker there, is it Shade, seemed to stop running, thinking, oh, Cash is going to get there. Doesn't realise, actually, I'm a lot faster than Cash. Starts running again and very nearly beats him to the ball. If he carried on running at full pelt, he probably beats Cash for pace, but he just gave it up, which I'm just kind of stunned by, to be honest. Konza with the loose ball here. Back to Martinez. It's been a very slow start to this game, as you can see on player ratings. Leon Bailey. I think it's harsh to give Bailey a 6.1 already. I don't think Bailey's done much wrong, but he's got into positions, in fairness. But it's very much the Bailey story we've seen so far this season of nearly. Like, nearly that was a good idea from Bailey. Oh, Cash has just slipped over on the turf. Oh, my God. Matty Cash has slipped over. A pass from Konza into Cash. He slips over and the ball goes out of play by our own corner flag. You couldn't write that. Under very little pressure there, Konza with a cushion pass into Cash. No power in it. No pressure on the pass at all. And he just slips on the turf and the ball goes out of play. Mental. Mental. Yeah. Bloody hell. 20 gone. Brentford 0. Aston Villa 0. Actually, I should say it the other way around because we are at home. But it is still goalless. Elsewhere, Championship, Birmingham... sorry, I should say Championship, League 1, because that's where they are these days. Birmingham 2, Stockport 0, Peterborough 0, Burton Albion 0, Shrewsbury 1, Blackpool 0, and League 2, Bromley 0, Gillingham 0, and Fleetwood 2. Doncaster 3. What a game over that. Decent game. But as you were in the Premier League, I want to see who got the red card for Southampton. Dear. Oh, Jack Stevens, red card, straight red too. Dear. Madueke and Kunku and Disasi goals. Villa on the break with Morgan Rodgers. Rodgers into Watkins, inside the box for Aston Villa. Overlap of Digne. Gives it to Rodgers! Yeah! He's ice cold! It's Morgan Rodgers for Aston Villa. New hair, new man. What a finish, son. Come on. What a goal! Morgan Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen. Aston Villa take the lead at Villa Park. And it's an absolutely stunning finish from the edge of the box. What a goal. What a goal. He does another little celebration with Konza here. Smiles all round. Villa with a surprise lead. It is a surprise lead. I don't think we've done too much in this game. But Villa do lead by 1-0 at Villa Park. And this is what Rodgers does very well. Even when he's not playing at his best, he dribbles into space, creates opportunities, gets a 1-2 volley, picks out the top right corner. It is an absolutely stunning strike. No saving that. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Villa lead 1-0 at Villa Park. Which player would be the best? Oh, that's a tough one. The game's hardly been out, so we don't know just yet. Bailey for Aston Villa gets a throw in. I think we needed that. I've been saying this for weeks. We need a game where we take a 1-0 lead. We haven't. There's just not been many games in this poor run where we've actually been ahead. Like even Palace, Palace, we had a chance to go ahead. Villa on the break again. It's Rodgers again on the attack. Rodgers into Bailey. Villa just looks so threatening every time we go forward. Bailey step over. Bailey saved by Flecken. Rodgers wide. Oh, Rodgers on the follow-up. Man, he really wants another goal. Rodgers is absolutely cooking in this game. Leon Bailey drills a shot into the knee of Flecken. Bounces out, rebounds right to Morgan Rodgers. Snapshot, I will say. Takes it first time. I think he could have had a touch. He goes for power, goes for that far corner, and does unfortunately put it into Rosette in the North Stand. But he's confident, and I like it. Every time Villa go forward, we're absolutely flying in this game. Although here come Brentford and Burmo, good ball forward into Shade. He's going to get that inside the box first time. Cross. And that is dismal. That is absolutely dismal. It's gone out the other end for a throw-in to Brentford. I mean, dear, dear, dear. Shocking ball. Benjamin. That's quite funny, that. Luke on TikTok says Rodgers needed that low confidence. I 100% agree. But that goal, as seemingly like, it's really got him going. It's really got him going. Very energetic in this game. Very energetic. Where has this been for months, by the way? We've had 8 games of mediocrity. Where has it been? This has been a fantastic Villa performance so far. Fantastic. I know Brentford haven't travelled very well this season. They haven't won away. But this has been exceptional from Aston Villa so far. Up until that pass of Martinez that does go out of play under pressure. But bar that, we've been exceptional. Soon both. Soon. A Bicey scored. You never know. Villa fans singing Emmy's name. Rodgers dispossessed, but Villa do get the second ball here with Digne into Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans into Bailey. And Villa get it long again. Bailey, good ball into Watkins, in on goal. Ollie Watkins, chance. Watkins! Oh, is he fouled? He wants a foul. He's screaming at the referee. Yes! Penalty to Aston Villa! Ollie Watkins is fouled. It could be. It is only a yellow for Pinnock. Penalty to Aston Villa. Watkins went clear. Chopped from behind from Ethan Pinnock. And inside 25 minutes, it's a massive chance for a 2-0 lead for Aston Villa. Surely that's a denial of a goal-scoring chance with 0 play for the ball. The double jeopardy rule means there has to be intent for the ball, right? From Pinnock. There is no intent. I feel that should be looked at by VAR. What intent is there? He's deliberately chopped at Ollie. No, I think that's a red card. I think he's got away with that. He has deliberately took out Ollie's leg there to stop him shooting. But double jeopardy, he's going to get away with it on double jeopardy. But I think he's deliberate. I think it's deliberate, and it should have been a red card. I think Brentford have escaped a red here. That new rule has saved him, because in the previous rule, it's a straight red with no doubt. But this double jeopardy rule does mean he probably will escape a red card. Because they're going to say, well, he intended for the ball. There's no way he intends to get the ball. There's no way. No way does he intend to get the ball. It's deliberately took out Ollie's leg here. VAR, they're going to check for the red. They're going to check for the red. I think he should go. They're checking for the red card. I've just been calling for it. I think Pinnock should go. What is he going to do? Oh, is he not going to send him off? It's Ollie! Ollie's going to take it. Come on, Ollie! Come on! They've given it to Ollie Watkins. It is only going to be a yellow card. It's Ollie Watkins for the penalty for Aston Villa. Not Yuri Tielemans, who missed against Crystal Palace. But the crowd roared, and they're singing his name when Ollie Watkins was given the ball by John McGinn, the captain. And this would be massive for his confidence. It'd be massive for the club. Please, Ollie. Please, Ollie, we need this. It's against his former club. We signed him from Brentford under Dean Smith. It's going to be Ollie Watkins, 27 minutes in the game at 1-0 Villa. Ollie! Yes! It's just about in, Ollie Watkins. Flecken gets a hand to it. It's not enough to keep it out. It's 2-0 to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins with the goal. My heart was in my chest for a moment because Flecken does get a strong fist. I tell you what, he's very unlucky, Flecken is. He's very unlucky, but it is 2-0 to Aston Villa. Oh, so nearly saved, you know. Oh, Flecken's going to be fuming with himself. He's going to be absolutely fuming that he hasn't kept that out. Oh, that's close. Yeah, Ollie in his celebration holds his chest. Jesus Christ. 2-0 to Aston Villa. It's not convincing. It's not a convincing penalty, but you're not going to complain. And we needed this tonight. We needed this result tonight. And we've still got a long way to go. We still got a very long way to go, but this result was massively needed. And I did say he should be taking pens. All the top players for their teams, their top goal scorers, they all take penalties, right? Even lower down the leagues, Vardy will take them for Leicester, right? Salah takes them for Liverpool at the top. If you're a goal scorer, you've got to take the penalties. So I'm very happy we decided to give it to Ollie. Gets his confidence going as well. Gets his confidence going. As Stan said, I said 4-0. I said 2-0. We've already hit 2. I'm happy with it. If this stays 2-0 and it's boring and it's shit and we win this 2-0 in the most dull game you've ever seen, I'm happy as Larry. I would take it all day. I'm still pissed he's not been sent off. I tell you, I'm going to go on Twitter as well and see that I'm surely not just losing my mind. The rule states that if it is a penalty and there is zero intent for the ball and it's a denial of a goal scoring opportunity, it is a red card. That is in the rule book. If there's intent for the ball, there's double jeopardy and it's only a yellow. That's what it's gone down for Ethan Pinnock, that there's been an attempt for the ball. I don't think there is any intent. He has deliberately took out Ollie's boot. You can't convince me otherwise. You physically can't. Genuinely, watch it back and tell me. As Ollie has pulled his foot back to shoot, Ethan Pinnock has then decided to put his leg out to stop that. The ball's nowhere near him. The ball is a good 5 yards in front because Ollie's already beaten for pace and strength. So I'm still seething that he's escaped that, but that's just me. Yeah, we're 2-0 up and I'm happy at that. But yeah, at 2-0 red card, I think the game's done. But he's on the pitch still. Just reading some comments. I apologise. I got a lot of viewers today on YouTube, so you guys have been amazing. I appreciate you all. Rod said take the penalty, Ollie, do it, and he certainly did. And Flatcat said, yeah, the old professional foul, yeah. And Rod said it should be red, yeah. See, whatever. I'm not going to rant about it too much. AJ, I'm going to give you a Radnick show. We win. We can go 6th if we win by 6 or more, just saying. Look, let's take one step at a time. You know, let's build this up. One step. You know, a win today is the most important thing. I don't care how it happens. I don't care if we have to hang on with 11 men behind the ball. All I want today is a win. A clean sheet would be a major bonus, but all I want is a win. Stan says the Rodgers goal was ice cold. My God. New haircut. New man, what a finish. Well, my only complaint with Morgan Rodgers, and you can go watch all my recent lives, videos and all that, I say the same thing. Rodgers dribbles the ball very well. He's only missing the finish. We've seen the finish today. Bailey on attack for Villa. Bailey, step over, enters the box, cross deflects, Villa corner. We're absolutely brilliant today. Where has this been for weeks? Where has this been for weeks? Because we have not seen anything like this from Aston Villa in a long time. In a long time. But we've seen it today. It is lovely. It is lovely. This feels like peak prime Aston Villa under Unai Emery. If we score more than 3 against Southampton, we'll be 2-3 points off. So this is why I said when we got beat by Chelsea, right, and loads of people in my comment section, obviously not Villa fans, laughing at me, I said football is reactionary, right? People saying Villa fell off. People saying this about Villa, that about Villa. Reactionary. Pep Guardiola winning 2-0 today. Apparently City fell off. I think City will be right to the end of the season fighting for the title. You can just go for a bad patch. You can go for a purple patch. You go for a bad patch. But form is temporary. Class is permanent, right? And I think under Unai Emery, we're a class team. Tielemans did have a shot which went wide. As I was going through a rant, Villa, nearly pinching the ball from a press there as well. We just need to not be reactionary, and I wasn't. We were poor in that Chelsea game, and there were questions, to be had. But this is the response I've wanted. I've wanted this response for a long time. I said we needed to beat Brentford and Southampton. Both of them. And so far we're doing that. Is John McGinn for Villa. Every time we're on the break, we got so many players forward. McGinn takes on 2, carries on running. Is McGinn Rodgers all of a sudden? McGinn in the box. Cross. Header away by Pinnock. Oh, won back though by John McGinn somehow. Rodgers, edge of the box, steps inside, left-footed cross. Watkins nearly there. Cash! Yeah! It's Matty Cash! What is going on at Villa Park? Matty Cash kisses the camera. He scores. It's 3-0 to Aston Villa inside half an hour. Aston Villa are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, we are flying. Lovely goal. It's yes, Matty Cash, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish at the back stick. Oh, the feel-good factor is back. The feel-good factor is back. John McGinn pretending he's Morgan Rodgers with a dazzling run, loses it, wins it back, and then it's Rodgers. He's already scored a wonder goal, cross into the back post. Ollie Watkins doesn't get it there. Matty Cash does. And it's 3-0 to Aston Villa. Lovely goal. Lovely, lovely goal. We're fucking back. Come on. We are back. That is a 3rd goal for Aston Villa. Unai Emery is punching the air celebrating. That's the passion that I want to see. That is my manager. That is my manager. Love that. Love that. First Premier League goal for Matty Cash. Here come Brentford at the other end. I think they've just been hit by an absolute Villa flurry here. I can't believe this. I'm sure Brentford fans can't believe it too. It is an absolutely dazzling performance from Villa. We've had the worst performance of the season a few weeks ago against Spurs. You could argue Chelsea was quite bad too, but this has been the best of the season so far. One unbelievable half an hour of football. Jesus. And here come Villa again. It's Rodgers. I mean, the pass to Ollie is not great. Brentford seriously need to sort their defence out because every time Villa are on the attack, it's like a 4-on-3 or a 3-on-4 or something. That kind of ratio. It seems like Brentford are constantly exposed at the back. They definitely need to look at that half-time. I think they pour too many players forward because they're getting absolutely killed on direct play. Direct counter-attacks have absolutely killed Brentford in this game. I've not seen Villa run into this much space in such a long time. Such a long time. I'm telling you now, mid-game, I'm going to look at Brentford's fan pages. I need to see what their fans think. It's been absolutely dismal from Brentford. They do have a chance, though, here. Lewis Potter, who's probably been arguably their best player so far. It says a lot because I don't think any Brentford player has been brilliant, but he does win a corner, though. Just seeing the Brentford fans. What a shambles. Pinnock is past it. Fuck watching that shit was one Brentford fan. Flecking is a joke. Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. my voice is going. my voice is going. Oh, man. Villa are back. Oh, I want to cry. Elsewhere, it's Newcastle 2, Liverpool 1. Liverpool got the equaliser, but Newcastle have just gone ahead again. Anthony Gordon has scored. Everton 3, Wolves 0. Oh dear, I've just seen a huge chance of Brentford missed. Villa defending terribly from a corner. City have finally won a game, you'd imagine now. 3-0 against Forest. And still no Haaland goal. I've triple captain Haaland, he still hasn't scored. Not bad. It's still Southampton 1, Chelsea 3. I'm just... Oh, I can't stop smiling. This is why I love this sport. I love this sport. Guys, please do double tap the live stream. If you're watching on TikTok. Got 42 live viewers on YouTube. You guys are amazing. AJS TV on YouTube. Feel free to go and watch. Villa go up to 7th as things stand on... Wait, why is that? Why are we up to 7th? Surely it's 8th, right? Goal difference. What's going on? Oh no, goal difference has updated. We're above Forest on goals scored because Forest conceded a third today against City. If they concede another, it also helps us out. But we're below Newcastle on goal difference now as well because Newcastle taking the lead against Liverpool for the second time. But this is much better. We go above Man United, are currently level with Arsenal. That'll be tough for them as well to get anything from that game. Thank God, I thought this was going to be a Tottenham repeat. It says Medford. And Flapcat did say 3-1. Well, I said 2-0, so they've bettered me already. Oh, man. I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock. Where has this come from? Where has this come from? But the point I was trying to make earlier, in this terrible run, Villa have not been ahead. It literally Spurs away. We were 1-0 up. And I think that's it. In that whole run, that's been it. We've not had anything like it. So it's just nice to see us take an early lead and build on it. Not sit back and defend like Spurs was. Is Tielemans for Villa? Bailey. Oh, ice cold. Should be a foul. I mean, he's not giving it the referee, but it looked like a pullback on his shoulder there. We're bringing back Villa December 2023. Oh, man. Nessa says, hi, mate. Sorry, not hi, mate. Didn't even say that. She says, hi, who scored? Because it isn't on my TV, so I haven't been able to watch it. I can only watch the United. Nessa, it's on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon, a lot of people have Prime and not even realise that we're on Prime. So here's to help my whole chat, or both my chats. We are on Amazon Prime. Even if you just have... Like, all you got to do is have Prime. You don't have to have anything else. Goal scorers today. We've had a Morgan Rogers absolute masterclass with a edge of the box finish in the far corner, beautifully placed. Second goal was a penalty. Ollie Watkins in on goal. Well, Ollie taking penalties is something amazing to talk about as it is. I'm absolutely delighted for that. It just about scored though. Flecken got a hand. Probably should have saved it, to be honest. That was 2-0. And then the third goal, Matty Cash of all players. Matty Cash. Here come Villa again though. Ollie Watkins, 5 to half time. Ollie in the box. Lays it off to Digne. Brentford get their army back. Despite the fact Brentford have played 11 men behind the ball. The fact we scored 3 goals is so funny. I think all 3 have been counter-attack from what I remember. I don't actually think we've hit them during this build-up play. It's been direct football. It's been as simple as that. Sometimes football's not all about tiki-taka. It's about hitting that long direct ball. And they've just not dealt with Villa at all. And we don't often go direct, do we? It's something that we sometimes implement. You think of Pau Torres with his 50-yard diagonal pass. But we don't often go diagonal or long at all in games. That's another long ball into Watkins in the box. Ollie Watkins! Oh, is that tipped over by Flecken or has it gone over the bar naturally? And the referee has whistled. It is a corner to Villa. It is a save. It's another direct pass on the floor from Tielemans into Ollie. First time shot. Tipped over by Flecken. Villa corner. Does he get a finger? He does, He does. He tips it over. It's a good save, actually. It's a good save, Flecken. So traumatised Villa fan, I still think we bought. Mate, that is just, that's the treatment that this club has given us all these years, isn't it? AJ stream Pokemon Pocket, or I steal your Villa pillar. Okay. At some point in the week. And Super Goat Gazer says, I wouldn't bet against it, but... Oh, he says, we're going to do a Villa. Yeah, classic Villa. Corner to Villa, in swinger towards Cash. Doesn't get there. Pinnock actually gets to the ball quite well. If he misses it, Cash is right behind. Another cross for Tielemans, surely. There's a foul, free kick. Damsgaard with the foul. And another decent free kick opportunity for Aston Villa. Yeah, he doesn't get anywhere near the ball, does he, Damsgaard? You can't obviously shoot from there. It's basically like a corner, but closer in. That's the way I look at this. But it is another free kick to Villa. Oh, man. Yeah, Stan, I said this. Yeah, I fully agree. It's best I've seen Villa play all season. We've had the worst that we've seen during this bad run, and I think this has been the best. Oh, Damsgaard's hairline is finished. I know I'm saying that as someone with not a great hairline myself, but Damsgaard's hairline is kind of finished. And it makes his forehead look massive. Oh, man. Free kick to Aston Villa. Tielemans, right-footed. Oh, Watkins did get there. I think he just mistimed his header. Oh, thanks for membership from Bloody Demon. Thank you, man. Thank you for the membership, guy. We do have a membership. I should plug it more, to be honest. And I really should. You get early access to videos that I post. And you get emotes and like plenty of other stuff. So, yeah, I definitely should plug it more because it's very cheap on this channel. I've made it the cheapest it could possibly be. So I do appreciate the member, man. Thank you very much. Liverpool have equalised. Thank you for that, Stan. It is 2-2 at St James Park. Never write an early slot team off, apparently. It's of course it is. It's Mo Salah. Everton have scored. However, it's going to be checked, I think. Has it been disallowed? It might have already been disallowed. But Everton did temporarily go 4-0 up. Yeah, you get a nice little badge. Look at that. Get a nice little badge. Still 3-0 to City. And I think actually all the scores elsewhere are the same. Yeah. So I'll keep you guys updated. Although you kept me updated. I was talking about the other Premier League games, which was Everton 3, Wolves 0. It was a fourth goal for Everton, but it was disallowed. Wolves in serious trouble. City lead 3-0 against Forest. Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. Newcastle have led twice, and Liverpool have come back twice. Southampton 1, Chelsea 3. Saints are down to 10. Arsenal 0, United 0. And it is Aston Villa 3, Brentford 0. Stan says on FPL, 35 points. I'm cooking. I triple captain this week for Haaland. And he did get an assist, but still no goals, which is... could be worse. Could be worse. For some FPL veterans out there, do you guys remember when João Pedro, who had I think he had nearly 50% ownership, there was a week where I think pretty much everyone triple captained him if you had him. And he got a red card. So it doubled the minus points. No, sorry, it tripled the minus points, and he was out for the next game. I think it's statistically the worst triple captain ever. And so many people did it. It was so funny. I actually didn't have Pedro at the time. I was just laughing at everyone else. But yeah, if you know, you're going back 4 years, I think. Yeah, one of the best weeks in FPL. Triple captain Watkins worked out this week. Wow. Yeah, very good. Triple captain on Morgan Rogers would be good as well. A goal and an assist for Aston Villa. I think that should go down as an assist. It was a cross that went over. It might not be given as his, but I'd hope so. I'd hope so. That's a lot of streaming, bro. Oh, man. What a scoreline. Villa 3, Brentford 0. And we also have 3 minutes of added time here. Cross from Lewis Potter, headed away by Tyrone Mings, who's had a very solid game for Villa. We've gone back to our roots with Mings and Konza at the back, with Matty Cash at right back. And it's just paid off. I love this sport, You just go back to Dean Smith vibes with the back four. We just need Courtney House. Get Courtney House in. Also, Brentford, another team who have historically got us going. If you remember, It was when Gerrard got sacked and the caretaker manager came in. His first game, we beat Brentford 4-0. Rodgers fouls Umbermo, free kick to Brentford. I'll tell you what, I don't want to be harsh to Brentford. I forgot Umbermo was playing. I completely forgot Umbermo was playing. Watch him wrap this in the top corner now. I've said it, but I did forget he was playing. Huge free kick, though, for Brentford. If they're going to have any comeback in this game, that you'd feel that they've got to score now before half-time. I can't, mate. If we win this game, it is looking heavily likely, but it is Aston Villa. We win this game. Oh, my God. I'm going to make the most passionate TikTok video and probably YouTube video ever. Free kick to Brentford. Header away by Mings again. Oh, and we might be on the break here. The referee doesn't whistle. It's Bailey. He's got Rodgers to his right. Bailey slows down, unfortunately, and does lose the ball. Oh, for fuck's sake. And that is half-time. And it is Aston Villa 3. Let's say it again. It's Aston Villa 3. Brentford 0. Morgan Rodgers absolutely cooking. What a scoreline. How you doing, both? AJ, I have a question. What is your question, my friend? And Suburban Gamer said, up the Villa, indeed. You know what? I never do this. I'm going to focus on their comments because I want to know what they're thinking. Imagine you're playing an abysmal, out-of-form Villa team in the last few weeks. You've turned up and have been absolutely tonked by Villa. Absolutely smashed. What's bigger? Damsgaard's forehead or Blue? I mean, Damsgaard's forehead is massive. Blues, I would never call Blues massive. Look, my controversial... I don't even think it's controversial, but my controversial take is I think Birmingham City are closer to Walsall than they are to Villa in terms of club size. I think Blues are the smallest team out of all the established bigger West Midlands clubs. You've got West Brom. I think they're smaller than West Brom. Wolves, they're smaller than Wolves. Coventry, I think Coventry have won an FA Cup. Coventry have an FA Cup. What do Birmingham have? They don't have a League Cup. They don't have an FA Cup. They got 2 League Cups in their whole trophy in their whole cabinet. I think Coventry are a bigger club. Genuinely, Walsall are closer. Look, it will hurt them to say it, and I think they deep down know it. But that's Up the Villa. Try not to do spam, but I appreciate your comments of Up the Villa. December Villa team is like total. Oh man, look. December Villa was brilliant. However, we did draw against Sheffield United in December. No, that was it, wasn't it? Just before Christmas as well. We could have gone top of the league at Christmas, and we drew to bottom of the league. Oh, I am delighted. I am so happy. I've got my joy back. Football has given me the joy again. After the shite we've had to endure the last few weeks. Oh, my life. All right, I'm reading some Brentford replies. Shocking. Embarrassing. Okay, someone said solid performance away, killed by a VAR disaster class. How? I'm even going to reply to this. Solid, in quote, but you're 3-0 down, and it could have been worse. Give your head a wobble. He's actually said a solid performance. He said a solid performance. They're 3-0 down. That's cope. That's cope. Yeah, it was 21st September. AJ too cold. Not as cold as Morgan. Why the fuck hasn't he started Tiago? I don't know who that is. Turn it around like last season, please. Another person said, "Fucking shit. Make necessary changes. Break the shutout. Keep knocks away. Play at home. Win games." Okay. Well, it's kind of. I wanted more tears. There's not been enough tears for me. Reaction to the Cash goal was sorry, but Pinnock and Flecken need to go. And what a shambles! Pinnock is past it. Telly's off. Game's been turned off. They wanted the third goal disallowed. They wanted the third goal disallowed for offside, but Ollie doesn't touch the ball. So I'm not sure how you could disallow that. I don't really get that. Ollie literally gets nowhere near the ball. So how could you possibly disallow that goal? I don't really understand that, but whatever. Best performance in like a month. I mean, it's been more than that. I think it's best performance of the season. I honestly, this has been a better performance than Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were hanging on, but this every time we've gone forward, we are blistering them to pieces. I mean, this Rodgers goal. We're seeing the replay here. Oh, pick that out! Absolutely, pick that out. He's absolutely wrapped that right in the stanchion. Absolutely disgusting finish. Oh, he didn't do his cold celebration. I'm sad. He put fingers in his ear. We're actually good again. Thought it was going to be 1-0 Villa. Then we go and win 3-0 Villa. I mean, it's still a long way to go. It'd be a very Villa thing, wouldn't it, to not actually win this game? But, I mean, it's been a very good performance so far. They're moaning at the penalty as well. I mean, come on, man. They can't moan at the penalty. I'm going to see it again here. How on earth? I know Brentford fans will have a Brentford... Oh, come on, dude. He's took him out. First there's a foul there, edge of the box, and then he swipes at him inside the box. You've got to take off your Brentford glasses, man. Seriously? He catches his boot, man. Dear. I mean, I know. Look, I know when you support a team, you're gonna back them all the way, and you're gonna call out the referee before your own players. But fucking hell, man, seriously. Are we watching the penalty there? I love Ollie's celebration of holding his heart. Fucking hell, my heart was in pieces there too. Flecken should save it. He gets a fist. If you get a fist to the ball, you should save it, in my opinion. Oh, Mark Clattenburg would have disallowed the goal. The third goal, by the way, but... Oh, I see. I think that's bullshit. If they disallow that, it's bullshit. Oh, I love that, by the way. They were talking about should the goal have been disallowed. Well, we had one harshly ruled out against Juve, so it swings both ways. I think that's probably the best answer to give, because we were disallowed a very, very soft goal against Juve for an apparent foul on the keeper. So I suppose, he is spot on there. It can go both ways. So, yeah. I'm delighted. And Matty Cash, I've called out Cash before, but it's a smart finish from him, and he's going to have one day off from me. He's going to have one day off from me. I'm not going to call him out tonight. He gets a day off. The thing is, Watkins should have scored anyway. He was lucky with the penalty. Do you mean he should have scored in the one-on-one? Because if you honestly believe that, then his ankle got caught. I don't know how you're supposed to perform a shot when a defender literally catches your leg as you're preparing the shot. I will say the penalty's not convincing. I will say that because Flecken gets a very strong hand to it, and it creeps in, and you feel like a keeper in that position probably should save that. That's why I didn't celebrate it first, but yeah. I'm very happy. Very good first half. And the third goal, John McGinn goes on a mazy run like he's been possessed by Morgan Rogers. Eventually, the ball goes to Digne, puts the cross in. Ollie Watkins doesn't get the header. Pinnock flicks it away, only as far as Cash, who drills the ball in at the near post. Again, you could question keepers shouldn't concede goals at the near post, but I don't care. It's a smart finish from Cash. And yeah, I mean, I'm just delighted. I think we needed it for the confidence. I think our confidence has been at an all-time low during this run, and I think we have got a little bit back, which is nice. Escape the that name, Escape the Matrix. It says, what are you half? Hopefully you carry this on into the second half. How you doing, Gav? Said, oh my god, AJ, bro, we are finally winning a game. Tears streaming down my face, Gav. Tears streaming down my face. Aston Villa are finally winning a Premier League game. And convincing. Some of these comments, by the way. The top comment, well, okay, it's not the top comment, but I've seen a comment on Twitter, and this is the most I've tough to a Villa performance this season. Not going to say it, don't want to get my TikTok live taken down, but he's really enjoyed. He's really enjoyed that first half, probably more than the rest of us. An impressive first half display. Kamara's been instrumental. That's the Villa we know, and I think that has summed it up. Kamara, I haven't even mentioned Kamara. There's been so many good players today. Kamara has been on an absolute rock in midfield. It is Newcastle 2, Liverpool 3 at St James. Oh my word. Salah, 2 goals. Trent, 2 assists. Holy shit. Never say die attitude from Liverpool. Holy shit, man. Everton 4, Wolves 0. Two own goals from Dawson. 2 own goals. What a bad day for him. Southampton 1, Chelsea 4 now. With Disasi and Kunku, Madueke and Cole Palmer getting the 4th goal. And half time, it's Arsenal 0, United 0. Obviously 3-0 to Aston Villa. Oh, wanky. Wanky, wondrous. Oh. There. Is he going to get the next sack? I mean, we've already seen the first sacking of the season with Steve Cooper. I'm sure Gary O'Neill's close. 4-0. I know they did beat Fulham 4-1 the other week, but dear. Like 4-0 to Everton. Everton. If my club lost 4-0 to Everton, I would be in a very dark place. Reading the comments. Sack everyone. Dawson on a hat-trick. This is an amazing comment. Dawson on a hat-trick up the Wolves. Don't let him on the bus. Oh, yeah, because Dawson scored 2 own goals. Sacking him isn't enough. I want him crucified outside the Manda Centre. That's unbelievable. This is what happens when you rely on a pensioner as your first choice centre-back. Oh, my life. These Wolves tears are... Oh, beautiful. Sack him tonight. Enough is enough. Get Graham Potter in now. Is it Rilke? Was Cash goal good? Very good. Very good finish. Cross from Digne. It was looking for Ollie. Slightly overhit for Ollie. Found Cash at the back post. And an unbelievable finish from Matty Cash. At the near post. He just blasts it past Flecken. Oh, my reply has got a couple likes on it. Let's go. So the guy, he said solid performance. I said solid, but you're 3-0 down. It could have been worse. Give your head a wobble. Someone replied to me saying should be 5 or 6 to use, but how that Cash goal stood is beyond me. Watkins looks offside and attempts to interfere play. Fair play to use though. We need to sort out shite out. I'm gonna reply to that saying we got robbed of a goal against Juve in the Champions League. So I guess it goes both ways in football. Yeah, classic Cash goal, Trezeguet. Oh man, it is very Trezeguet-esque actually. The volley. Anyway, I apologise. I've not read much of my chat because I've just been enjoying this. Oh no, I've been talking about Wolves and I've had come on you Wolves. He's a good channel viewer of mine on TikTok. So I hate my club. I don't want to see him near a club again. Mate, your comments, Wolves comment section is peak. It's honestly, Wolves fans are funny. I'm gonna say it. Wolves fans are funny. I gotta say the jokes are great. Whenever a Wolves manager is struggling, I always look on Wolves Twitter because it's just, yeah, it's peak humor. Dawson on a hat trick up the Wolves just completely took me out. I can't believe one player scored 2 own goals in the same game. Oh my life. Oh Christ. We're getting ready for second half. Come on the boys. Come on Villa. Let's wrap this up. Clean sheet now. I just want a clean sheet. It's very bad. All the players have ignored the fans trying to... Okay. Why aren't they... There were fans trying to clap the players' hands as they walked through and they all got ignored. Bro, sorry, I just passed out for no reason. Should be... Oh, yeah. Check it out, bro. Ollie Watkins talking with the set-piece coach, yeah? I wonder if he's asking him to do something for corners, particularly. Oh, man. What a game. We've had another goal in the Premier League, and it's Southampton 1, Chelsea 5. As Jadon Sancho, Southampton have been taking the pieces, and we play them soon, so I'm really happy with that, to be honest. And there is a chance in the Newcastle game. We're going to see if that leads to anything. Goal! Newcastle 3, Liverpool 3 in the 89th minute. It was Newcastle on the attack. They've only gone and scored. Oh my life. Fabian Schär has equalised. 6-goal thriller at St James. Wow. Wow. Get ready for Cunha Masterclass 5 goals. I tell you what, Matheus Cunha, where would you be without him? He's such a top player. Where would Wolves be without him? Where would they be without him? Because they are heavily in his debt. He's such a top player, Cunha. I remember I wanted him at Villa and I was gutted we didn't get him. Great player. It reminds me a little bit of Grealish to Villa. Like, it's just such an important player down the bottom of the league. It feels like if he has a bad day, the club has a bad day. I think I've just missed a Flecken save. Watkins ball into Digne. Yeah, Villa get a corner. Flecken with the save. And cleared away for an Aston Villa corner. Anything O'Neill's done right side, Cunha. He's top player. Top player. I genuinely think, because of Cunha, you probably don't go down. If he can stay fit and stay consistent, I think he will single-handedly keep you up. Obviously, you want probably more than that. But yeah, that's my take. Another corner to Aston Villa. Right-footed, decent. Punched away by Flecken. Not convincing. And he has to punch it. Flecken punches the ball. Not away, but up. And then he has to punch it again to tip it over his own bar. He nearly punches the ball in his own goal. What is Flecken doing? He nearly punches the ball in his own net. It goes backwards. I thought it went up. It went up and back. Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Bloody Demon. Yeah, I'll watch it on Amazon Prime, pal. Amazon Prime. Oh, look, Amazon Prime's great. Corner comes in for Villa. Flick on. Is that another corner? Another corner to Villa. Come on. Very good start to second half as well. Yeah, Flecken is shit. He's so bad. Corner to Aston Villa. I think he's one of the worst keepers in the league. Honestly, he's dismal. Corner comes in. Header away by Pinnock. Tielemans, edge of the box. Good tackle that by Leon Bailey. And Kamara all the way back to the keeper. What's the whistle gone for? Oh, well, whistle's saying someone had a hand around his neck. We're going to see what he's talking about here. Oh, Konza just kind of pushes Whistle. Yeah, I mean, it's just a foul. It's just a foul. That Villa pillow is yours now. I forgot I had it here. It also should be sitting up. It makes sense why Dawson scored two own goals from a West Brom player. Dawson's 0-0 out, bro. Dawson's had enough. He's 0-0 out. All right, according to the play ratings, Watkins with the highest rating. I think it should be Rodgers. That's a foul, by the way. And it is. It's a free kick to Aston Villa. And a yellow card given as well. Nathan Collins with the booking. Yeah, John McGinn played on, by the way. But the referee had already blew for a free kick to Aston Villa. Guys, please do double tap the screen if you are watching on TikTok. I got a lot of viewers over on the YouTube, which is usually the other way around. So, yeah. Amazon Prime, I get student discount because I was a university student. I only pay £5. So this is great. If Amazon Prime bought all the Premier League rights, I would support it all day. I think the proper is like £8. I think you'll have to let me know. But yeah, I pay a student discount. Tielemans free kick. About 40 yards in towards Watkins. Goes down. Villa fans shout, but the referee ignores for now. Good ball into Digne. Flag stays down. Digne cross. McGinn, it hits his knee. Oh, it hits McGinn's knee. I don't think he means to do that. No, but you still get the student discount for a little bit after, so I take it. Ah, John. I think I got another 2 years of it. No, yeah, probably you're not going to get a foul for that. In fairness, Lewis Potter just kind of bundles him a little bit, so you're not going to get that as a foul. I'd be very surprised. Brentford play out from the back. Pinnock going long. Cash wins it back with a header. Bailey backwards towards Ezri Konza, but the ball will go all the way to Emi Martinez. Kamara into Ezri Konza. Konza back to Martinez. I'm surprised Emi's not gone off. Considering the game is comfortable right now and he has a fractured finger, I probably would have took him off. I know the game's important, but at 3-0, you could probably just about trust Olsen then. So I think for Emi's sake, I am surprised he's stayed. But yeah, what a performance so far from Villa. What a performance. Well, that's a good point. Look, he said trust Olsen. I get it. But it's 3-0. I doubt Olsen's got 3 mistakes in it. He probably has 1. Doubt he has 3 mistakes in him. That's what I would have made. Liverpool have drew with Newcastle. Officially. City beat Forest. Arsenal leading against United as well. Is Bailey for Villa. Bailey in the box for Aston Villa. Cuts it back. McGinn. Ollie Watkins. Can't get the shot away. We're desperate to. Digne. Cushioned cross. Header Watkins. Oh, tipped away by Flecken. Kept alive by Rodgers. Cross. Header away again. Oh, Buemo. Oh, he does very well, actually. Well, I thought he did very well. The referee has whistled and Villa do get a corner. Buemo does brilliant, I think, to even attempt to get that close to staying in play. But another Aston Villa corner. It's just relentless from Villa. I really thought the second half might give Brentford that breathing room where Villa will, step off the gas. But yeah, what a save that by Flecken, by the way. Top save. Good header from Ollie towards the far corner. Tipped away, and eventually another Villa corner. Corner comes in. Oh, the referee whistles as Cash lines up a blistering strike, which is unfortunate. If whistle doesn't go there, edge of the box, Cash first time. Oof. I feel like he can hit those, I feel like he has the ability to hit those. Yeah, it is a push from Rodgers. You can't argue that, unfortunately. And that is free kick. Flapcat says only a matter of time till 4. Only a matter of time. Well, we got our goal difference back from the Chelsea game. Just need to get the goal difference back from the Spurs game now. Can we do it all in one? Oh, is that greedy? Martinez into Rodgers. Lovely first time ball. And McGinn wanted a foul. Referee doesn't give it. Brentford might have a rare chance here. Brian and Buemo. Good ball. Wissa flicks it on. Cash only half clears it. Damsgaard. Goal. Brentford. Brentford have scored. Damsgaard. Great finish. Great finish. Villa. Oh dear. Well, Villa wanted a foul on John McGinn, which never came. And I said this is a good chance for Brentford. It was a good cross. Wissa flicked it on. Cash with the initial clearance. But Damsgaard, I think, had far too much time to decide what to do. Far too much time. Damsgaard does very well, but yeah, Kamara. So Kamara, I think, you know what? People won't agree with me here. I think this is on Kamara. Kamara commits to a challenge, right? And gets sent to next Tuesday. I think if Kamara just stayed... if he stayed neutral, if he came... He ran at him with pace. I feel like if he slowed down and just did the basic thing... He tried to predict an early shot from Damsgaard at the near post, which didn't happen. So Kamara basically just went flying past him. I feel like if he slowed down and just covered the basic shot from Damsgaard, I think we stopped that goal. But Kamara basically just runs past Damsgaard in the end because he has too much momentum, and then Damsgaard can just pick his spot beyond that point. Who got the assist? I don't think there was an assist because it was a header away by Matty Cash. So there was none. It was a cross in by Buemo, flicked on by Wissa, but it went to it was a Cash headed clearance. So probably at most Wissa, but I don't think he should get an assist for that because Cash got the flick on header away. Harrison doesn't say a word until Brentford score. And there's literally nothing. Says nothing when it's 3-0 to Villa inside 35 minutes. Only pipes up when Brentford get one goal. I do find that funny. I was watching good football, my bad. Are you watching the City game? Rodgers into John McGinn. Into Digne. Despite the goal, it's actually been a very positive start from the second half of Villa. Although Wissa has fouled Tielemans. I mean, he's fuming that's been given, but it is a foul from Wissa. No one else is going to score 5 goals tonight. Well, I'd say a Ten Hag United, you never know. Everton had 5 goals, but 1 was disallowed, if you actually have a look at their game. So technically, they did score 5 goals. James Tarkowski scored a goal. I still can't believe it. And yeah, you did play bottom of the league, so let's calm down, yeah? Bailey for Villa. Tries to poke it to John McGinn. 1 back. I will say there's a tad bit of nerve from me here. Watkins! I look up. How did Ollie get the ball? I look at my phone for 2 seconds. I see Ollie with a great chance. What happened? I look. Brentford have the ball. I go on my phone. Look up. Ollie's in. What just happened? What just happened? Also, we are just never going to get a clean sheet again, by the way. Never. Watching Premier in Germany is expensive. How much is it in Germany? Do let me know. And Amadou Onana says, come on, Villa. Mate, we need you back on the pitch, son. Wait, we need Onana back so bad, you know. Jesus. I know we're playing well today, but I still think we miss Onana desperately. Corner. Digne swings it in. Caught by Flecken this time. He doesn't have to punch the ball twice. €58. That is expensive, isn't it? But at least you get every game. But you know, we pay more than that. We don't get. We get like a third of the game. So yeah, between TNT and Sky, I think I pay like £60. This is crazy. So I'd pay 58 if you get every game. I'd pay 58, but you know you don't. Digne cushions it back to Martinez. Emmy goes long, looking for Ollie Watkins. Good takedown from Ollie. McGinn. Foul, free kick to Aston Villa. Taken quickly as well. McGinn into Rodgers. Villa on the break. Rodgers. Watkins in the box here. Ollie Watkins. Cross deflects away just from everyone. Oh, if that a deflection just takes that completely away from Bailey. Still yet to score a Premier League goal this season. And I feel like if he's going to score today... if he's going to score soon, you'd imagine it'd be a game like today. Niger in England, it was 58 marker. Bosnian Euros for about 5 game. Oh, Bosnian Euro. Oh, right, it's even cheaper then. Shit. I don't know what the conversion rate is, but I imagine it's even cheaper then. Because the pound is one of the most expensive currencies in the world. I swear to God, if they get back in the game again like last season, I'm not going to watch. Mate, we lose, we draw, all that good stuff. You know, we support this club no matter what, is what I'm trying to say. But badly trying to say it. Win, lose, or draw, Villa till I die, you know? We've been through some shit at this club. Ollie Watkins, I try to be a little bit technical there. Does lose the ball. Like I said, I remember 3-0 down away at Wigan a few years ago. So, man, you know, some of the recent results are still nothing on that. I remember having Steve Bruce being 14th, 15th in the Championship thinking, how much further can we sink? You know? So, like, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Brentford do have the ball here. Cross. Good header. Tyrone Mings' headed clearances have been very good today. There's something I always remember, even from his Dean Smith-Gerrard days. That is his, like, I think his best attribute. Wins a lot of headers in the box. Overhit cross, kept alive, actually. But Leon Bailey can help clear the ball for Villa. Makes someone fall over as well. I think he makes Damsgaard slip over, and then he tries to roll past Damsgaard. Oh, he's doing a little bit too much there. Bailey stops even running. Referee doesn't give the foul that he wants. Bailey, carry on running, man. Play to the whistle. Cross towards Whistle. Well defended by Tyrone Mings. Still, though, Brentford on the attack. Jesus, lads. Lewis Potter gets a 1-2 cross, maybe. One-on-one with Cash. Damsgaard. It's been a very good second half from Brentford, in fairness. Why is there an argument in my comment section? What's going on? There's a weird argument. Martinez downfall is so refreshing to see. What? Are you French? Are you French, bro? Because the only people who hate Martinez are French. He gets booed at the he gets booed at the Ballon d'Or ceremony every year. The last 2 years. There is no Emmy downfall. He literally has a broken finger. What do you mean Emmy downfall? Put your Yashin trophy on the table. Put your World Cup trophy on the table. I just hate Martinez. I'm not French. I hate France. I was just saying, put your Golden Glove on the table. Put your Yashin trophy on the table. Put your World Cup medal on the table, pal. Because Emmy has all three. In fact, he has two Yashin awards. He bought them both out for the last Villa game. Bedwards, let's calm down, yeah? Let's calm down. Guys, €45 on YouTube. Corner comes in, headed away by Kamara. Kept alive, though. Shot deflects. They want a handball. Well, one player wanted a handball. Still not away. Another cross in towards Digne and Mbeumo. Both miss it. Goal kick Villa. Let's not say things like bottle, man. Seriously. I do like Dzeko. I do like Dzeko. I think he's an underrated player in the Prem era. The Barclays era, I should say. The Barclays era. Y'all think Brian Mbeumo... Oh, it's a corner, by the way. I thought it was a goal kick. Y'all think Brian Mbeumo will get one shot on target? I really don't know about soccer. Well, first of all, it's football. So I gotta correct that straight away. Brian Mbeumo has not overly been involved in this game, so probably not. Brentford are starting to create more chances, Abraham, but I don't... Mbeumo's a good player, but I don't think he's been playing well today. Or at least not as good as what I know he can play. So I wouldn't think he would get a shot on target today. You never know, though. All it takes is one moment, but Mbeumo's been very quiet this whole game. If any of you disagree with me in the comments, do let me know. But I haven't really seen much of Mbeumo. He stayed at Villa when he could have gone to a bigger club numerous times. Yeah, Emi Martinez is incredible. Triple sub for Villa, by the way. It's John Duran. John Duran's on my mind, and it's Villa's number 9 singing anyway. He's coming on. Philogene as well. Is this a triple sub for Villa? I didn't actually see the other one. But both, at least Duran and Philogene are coming on for Aston Villa. As the first changes of the game. Are we going to go two up front? I wonder. Because I don't... did Ollie go off? I was staring at John Duran. I don't know if Ollie's gone off. We're going to see. Sub for Brentford as well, as Magoma's just come on. You put all your dollars on Brentford? I mean, I don't think that's going to pay out, but sorry. I was only tongue-in-cheek joking, Abraham. Don't worry, mate. I know people call it different things from around the world. But yeah. Philogene has come on for Bailey. My stance on it is you probably should call it football, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like I get in some places. I feel like if you travel to those places, you probably should call it football there. But if you're in America, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? It is. I agree, it is football, but it doesn't bother me too much. So the saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So if you're in England, call it football there. But I feel like if you're in America, if you're in, I don't know, some Australians say football, some say soccer over there, and same with Japan. Some say football, some say soccer. They have American influence there, so I don't know. You do you, innit? Where's that Duran guy gone? His goals have dried up a little bit. In fairness, ever since he signed a contract, he signed a new deal, and his goals have gone. I think Ollie was off for John Duran. Yeah, Ollie came off. Came off with the goal, though, so I'm happy. Free kick to Brentford. Damsgaard was fouled. I tell you what, since the Brentford goal, Villa have fizzled out a tad. I can't lie. Potter cross into the hands of Martinez. Dangerous ball. I will stand by the fact Potter, I think, has been their best player today. I live in Japan. They call it soccer. So yeah. Well, isn't it like Saka? Isn't it spelled S-A-K-K-A or something like that? And that's just because of US influence. Yeah. AJ. No. I get a lot of viewership from all around the world. It's crazy. We'll call it soccer once US wins any trophy. The US just need to take the competition seriously. I feel like there's this is my opinion. Obviously, you can disagree. I feel like America has this sport ego problem where if they're not, already one of the best in the world, they don't care about it, right? So think of basketball, baseball, NFL, right? The major three. They really care about it because they're the best at it. Where hockey, it is supported, but not as much as the other three because, it's. I think it's a Canadian sport for a start, and there's some Canadian teams who are half decent, and it's their main sport. and then football, you know, the best football's in Europe. So, yeah, I think it's more of an ego thing. I think for a lot of Americans, or at least the American sport establishment. I don't know. I could be waffling, but that's what I think anyway. Yeah, Super Goat, yeah. AJ, International Man of Football. AJ, if Bosnia win the World Cup, you're moving to Bosnia. You know what? I do want to go through some of mainland Europe at some point, because I've actually never, other than Spain and Turkey, only 2 places I've ever gone outside the UK. So I'd like to go to more than that. That would be nice. We won 5-1 but missed 7 big chances. My partner's American. She overheard you and agreed 100%. Oh, that's great. Yeah, like I said, people can disagree with me and agree with me. That's just like what an opinion I've got by just observing American sport. John Duran chases a long ball. Well defended by Pinnock, and it'll be a throw into Aston Villa. 20 minutes to go here. It is still 3-1. Villa not really created much in the second half. It's like we've used all that energy in the first 40 minutes of the game, and then that's kind of been it. Bedward says, why can't we be consistent for full 90? Look, I do agree, right? But I will take this all day over what we've seen the last few weeks. You know? I can't expect the world after getting, you know... It's like getting paid, like, you know, £2 an hour. Suddenly your boss says, all right, I'm going to give you 10 quid an hour now. And then the next day you're like, you know what, I want 20 quid. It's like, you know, you appreciate what you've got now. You're building up. Maybe at some point you can get more. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Like, we're winning 3-1. We haven't won in weeks. I'm happy with that. It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. This second half has been quite poor. But I don't care, because all I want is a win. Originally from Solihull, you have a similar accent to me. Yeah, so that's where my dad lives too. Yeah, I have kind of a range of an accent, because I've lived, like, half my life I lived in Birmingham, half the life I've lived in Tamworth, and it's just kind of blended. I did uni in Birmingham. My accent's all over the place. If I get frustrated or angry, you probably hear some of my brumminess come out. Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. Some people tell me, like, you know, some people in my comments say, like, I'm not a brummie or whatever. I'm like, I'm literally born here. Do you want me to go get my birth certificate? I was born here. You know, my whole family are Villa. I had no choice. I literally had no choice about being Villa. My whole family are Villa. Mum's side, dad's side, literally. You know, I might as well have been put to ransom to be a Villa fan. Like, it's, yeah. It's just the, you know, culture, man. I grew up in Shard End. If you know, you know. Decent Morrison's around there and a farm foods. AJ, I'll give you a tip. You go to Bosnia or Croatia and stuff, use coaches, much cheaper. Fair enough. Chat. So Brentford, just over by Thiago, who's just come on as well, actually, by the way. I'd hurry up if you want to see Central Europe. Won't be much left soon. I mean, yeah, there's political debate there. Elliot Thompson said, Villa looking great. And AJ, I'll tip you... Oh, no, I've just read that, didn't I? I'll get told I'm South African, Australian. And yes, I want you to get your birth certificate. Come to think of it, I'm not even sure. Oh, man. Oh, feel bad for Wolves. Yeah, sorry, I've just completely ignored my TikTok comments. I'm going to ignore both right now, because Damsgaard has a chance. So I was going to say Brighton for Brentford. Cross comes in, header away by Mings. And a complete miscued shot at the edge of the box here. McGinn, I don't think did he have an assist for one of the goals? I don't think so. He might have had the assist for Ollie's goal, actually. I think it was a long ball to Ollie, and I don't know how the penalties and assists count for that, but yeah. I think it was his pass into Ollie. So if he's not been credited for the assist, unlike, then I'll just give him credit now, because it was a good pass. I think it was him. It might have been Tielemans, but it was one of them. And yeah. Asda on top. Imogen says hoping for another goal from Villa. I think another one just to settle nerves. Just a little bit nervy in this kind of game. Arsenal going to win the league by corners. Solihull is kind of meh. It's posh in some places. I like Marston Green. It's like it's near Solihull. I've played football a lot. Oh, Duran. Oh, nearly pokes the ball past Flecken. Have you ever been to Solihull? I forget what the place is called. I've been there a million times. It's like a swimming bath, but there's football pitches. Like there's like steps leading up to these football pitches. I've played there a million times. I've gone swimming there a few times. It's like, is it the North Solihull? There's a name, so I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's like swimming and football. At least that's what I use it for, or I used to anyway. Yeah. I think. And I'm using the internet. Oh, it might not be. Shit. Okay, it might not be. I'm gonna look it up. Solihull. I'm interested now. Solihull swimming. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, is it just? I think it's just called the Solihull North Solihull Sports Centre. I think it's just called that. I'll get some images. Is this what I'm at? I don't know. Is this what I'm on about? It is. Yeah, it's the North Solihull Sports Centre. Yeah. Yeah, played football there a million times. Haven't done in the last 4 years though. But I used to a lot. Yeah, I don't mind Solihull. Solihull's alright. I'm going to a Solihull game actually. I'm going to Solihull Tamworth. Chance of Villa. It's Duran! Oh, good save, Flecken. Good ball into John Duran. Left-footed shot. Oh, it's a good save, Flecken, you know. But it's another direct pass forward for Aston Villa, leading to a chance and a good save. I mean, how many shots on target we've had in this entire game? Actually, I got stats on screen. How many has it been? 8. That's number 9 now. Brentford's only shot on target has gone in. Do it on my phone. But yeah, I think it's on New Year's Eve, so I'll be at that game. Should be quite nice. I do like watching non-league. What game for us? So yeah, congrats, man. Good win. Very heavy win as well against them. Header from Mings has just gone over. I mean, that would have been delightful. Yeah, great game for Everton. 2 own goals from one player. Ashley Young free kick, by the way. Rolling back the ears. Absolutely brilliant. Love to see that. The other, we actually have more changes, and I forgot to mention them while I was just talking about some other random shite, which was Barkley on for Kamara, and since then Carvalho has come on for Shard, and Wiss has gone off for Thiago, and it's Thiago who had that snapshot chance of Brentford. We probably should have done better with. I still haven't got the home kit. I will soon. I should have got it by now, but they're so expensive. I have to mute a bot for fuck's sake. Look, I hate bot spamming on TikTok. It's the most irritating shit ever. It drives me insane. It really does. I apologise, guys. There we go. Mute. Boom. I hate this shit, man. 14 minutes to go here. It is still 3-1 to Aston Villa. It's Arsenal 2, United 0 now. Tough challenge for Ruben Amorim. Timber and Saliba goals for Arsenal. I think, have they scored 2 corners? Surely they haven't scored 2 corners. United need to work on set pieces if they conceded 2 corners. I do FPL. I mean, my FPL probably isn't going that great now, but I have done it like partially so far this season. I forget to make changes. That's my issue. Rogers looks to be fouled there. Referee doesn't give it. Duran chases Flecken down as he clears the ball short. I said at 2-0, I don't mind if this game fizzles and we win by any means, and that has unfortunately happened. I say unfortunately, you want to win games, but it has been quite a poor second half from Aston Villa. at least compared to what we've seen in the first half. Carvalho has a shot deflected, another Brentford corner late into this game, and I feel like it would be a bit squeaky bum time if they got a goal here. It's just been a little bit old Villa creeping back in. We've had not old Villa, like we've watched old Villa. Now we're watching a bit of the Villa we've seen the last few weeks, basically creep in a little bit. Do I even want to check FPL? Oh, I'll give it a little glance. Corner to Brentford. I'm on 59. It's not terrible. And Buemo corner. Well caught, Martinez. Well caught. I've had points for Gvardiol. I had a Saliba goal today. Give me points. Haaland, triple captain, got 15 now for me. Chris Wood 2. Rogers 7. Because Rogers actually got a goal, so he might get some bonus as well. And Buemo, I put in my team as well. And Garnacho. And I put in the defender for Brentford, Vandenberg, as well. I thought there'd be more chance of Brentford getting a clean sheet than Villa, so I put Vandenberg ahead of Konza, and that's kind of not paid out very well because I've lost a point, so it's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, and that's kind of been it. I did drop Welbeck and Mitoma, and I probably regret that because they are playing Fulham, and I've just got this weird feeling that Fulham are going to beat them, but I just know my luck. Mitoma's going to cook, and I'm going to miss out on loads of points. Athletic Bilbao beat Real Madrid. He's got to get the sack now, surely. Surely Carlo's done. Long throw for Brentford, headed away by John Duran. Kept alive. Good block, actually. Again, John Duran headed it away, and with a slide tackle, blocks the cross too. That's what you want to see from a striker. Doing his defensive duties. Another long throw for Brentford as they surround Emi Martinez. Long throw comes in now. Headed away by Ross Barkley. 10 to go here. Villa 3. Brentford 1 is the scoreline. Ball back towards their keeper. And Flecken on the halfway line almost. Thumps it long diagonally. One back by Mings again. You know what? Mings, I think, is up there for man of the match. I think Mings has been absolutely solid in this game. How many times has he won headers? He's now gone down again. Hopefully he's just a little bit sore from the challenge initially and it's nothing too painful. But Mings has been rock solid at the back. Thoughts on Watkins? Inconsistent is my thoughts on Watkins. I think he's a top player, and look, you can't score the amount of goals he scored in a season and assists. He got the top assists as well last year. You can't do that and not be, at the very least, a quote good player. But I just think he's inconsistent. Free kick to Brentford on the halfway line. He was good today. Scored a goal today. A booking as well shown for Matty Cash as the Villa fans disagree with it. Here's a question as well, because I don't get many Evertonians in my chat. What's your take on Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Because I've seen on Twitter a wide variety of Calvert-Lewin opinions. So yeah, give me your take on Calvert-Lewin. Rod says happy for Tyrone. He needed a win after his Champions League. Yeah, he thought he was playing basketball, Rod. He's been injured. He was injured that long. He was like, "Oh, what sport do I play again? Is it the one where?" Hang on. I need a prop. He's like, "Wait, what? You do that? Yeah? Oh shit! If you fit, oh shit! That's kind of how it happens, you know." So I just, yeah. Calvert-Lewin should have had 2 today, but Dawson stole. Yeah, 2 goals. Oh man. Dawson might as well have been on your team. Oh, here comes Villa again. Rodgers. Good block, actually. I think he's a tad selfish there. Durant. McGinn just inside the box now, drifts out of it. Oh, he tries to be cheeky there and just roll the ball around the defender and go the other side of him. Well intercepted. And Buemo loses the ball. What a tackle. Digne. First time cross looking for John Duran. Flecken will pick the ball out of the sky though. Use your feet in the shit. I forgot about that. It still feels like a fever dream to me that Tyrone Mings picks up the ball in his own box. I can't believe that happened in the Champions League for Villa. It had to be a Villa thing as well. And did you see as well that happened to Club Bruges, right? Did you see the Celtic own goal against Bruges when Carter Vickers just passed the ball in his own net? Bruges get handed goals on a plate, apparently. Because what was that as well? That's back-to-back games. Their opposition has inexplicably... I can't get the words out, but their opposition has gifted them a goal. Nowhere. For no reason. It's just, bizarre. Very bizarre. Oh, man. If you're on TikTok, if you haven't already, please do double tap screen. If you haven't followed, think about following, Not many Villa accounts on here. I try and follow at least one from like every Premier League team because, it's good to see the fun, the good and the bad. When teams lose, it's always funny. I get loads of views when Villa get beat. I had 400 on my TikTok live when Villa got battered by Chelsea the week. So if you like to see that, I'm your guy. We've had up to 50 on the YouTube live, which has been crazy. Good ball to Digne in the box of Villa. Digne pulls it back. John Duran! Oh, great save, Flecken. John Duran looking for goal number 4. But it's a good save. He looks frustrated with himself. He had time, but he does blast it, but kind of straight at Flecken. I think if he puts that... I mean, it's hard to put it across because Pinnock, I think, is covering the space, but... he's gone definitely for power rather than placement, and he's kind of just hit it into the midriff of Flecken, so he's made it as savable as he possibly could. Promote my... I do have a Pokemon second channel, but we're not going to talk about it. Corner to Aston Villa. I'd imagine we can qualify from the Champions League. I think we've had a good start. Corner to Villa. Tielemans... flicks it away. John McGinn. I mean, I don't know why we've gone out wide. I mean, we keep it alive at least, but I think McGinn probably should have just thumped that back forward. Barkley loses the ball. He's not been great off the bench, I will say that straight away. Damsgaard, good interception from Tielemans. Actually, he's gone to Duran. Flag stays down right now. As Brentford wanted an offside from John Duran. Wasn't given. We just need to get a bit fortunate. I think we qualify to the next round, and then whatever's beyond that, I guess, it all depends on who we get. But I think we can make it out of the group. We've had a good start. We've only conceded 1 goal, and it was a penalty. So you can't say we've had a bad start in the Champions League. Rodgers is off after that delightful first goal, and then an assist for the third goal. A very good performance from him. I'm going to see if that has gone down as his assist, but it might not have, because it was a flick. I think it's a flick header away by Pinnock. Yeah, it's not gone down as his assist, unfortunately. Matty Cash just gets the goal with no credit. But it was his cross, so to me, he gets an assist. Emi Martinez gets the captain's armband as John McGinn has been substituted for Aston Villa. That's all subs used for Villa as well. And yeah, much better today. Much better today. It needed to be. And I'll really hammer that point on my... I do TikTok videos as well talking about Villa, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, if you're watching over on YouTube, AJS TV, just like the channel here, I'm going to just go into... talking about it's not only a good win, it's a very important win because of the run just couldn't continue anymore. Just like City's bad run started at the same time as Villa's, both the bad runs have ended at the same time as well. Because City have won 3-0 today, and Villa, bar an absolute disaster class, will win this game as well with 3 minutes to go here. Digne going long. So we got Maatsen on the left wing, basically. Duran, Villa on the attack, 4-on-4. Philogene leaves it for Duran to take over. I don't think Duran wanted to take the ball, actually, there. And we're having to go backwards. Yeah, I think he was just there for support, but Philogene let him have it. And we've gone all the way back to Martinez. Well, to Mings, actually, but he might go to Martinez. Press from Brentford. Can we play through it? Cash goes long. Looking for Philogene. Gets the wrong side of the defender, actually. And they back off him, which is really bizarre. They could have pressed him there. Ross Barkley. Good little 1-2. Buendia Villa. Space down the left with Digne. He's been very heavily involved in the attacks of Villa today. Digne gets a 1-2. Maatsen. Cross deflected towards Duran. Philogene not quite in the position to finish at the back post. Keeps it alive. Maybe a cross. Cushions it towards Cash. Oh, the tempo is gone there. I thought we should just carry on trying to bomb crosses, but instead we go to the halfway line. Not a Villa, Bo. Not a Villa. Tielemans going long, looking for Maatsen. Villa get the second ball. John Duran in towards... Well, it looked like Buendia, but Barkley takes over. Barkley goes for a goal, takes a deflection, and Flecken trying to stop it out for going for a corner. Just spills the ball, seemingly. McGinn... did I say who came off for McGinn? The subs were Buendia for Rodgers and Maatsen for McGinn. So we've got basically Digne and Maatsen both on the left, which is something I've had that idea before, especially away from home. You could play Maatsen there. If we're against like a strong winger playing on the right hand side, like a Mo Salah, you could double up and play Maatsen Digne. So defensively, we have like extra cover against Mo Salah, and then Maatsen's quite fast on the break. So that's always an idea. I thought we could implement, and he's done it here. Think Leon Bailey would you? I doubt it. I doubt it. He's also quite busy for a few minutes. Corner comes in, flick by... I don't know if Duran does get the flick, but the ball does eventually get cleared. Here's Mbeumo, and he's just been muscled completely by Ezri Konsa. And then it's just angrily just fouled Buendia there, just because he got little man-child syndrome there from Brian Mbeumo. Villa away to Leipzig next week on Tuesday. 6:30 kickoff. It's on Amazon as well. Oh, is it next week? Wait, am I dumb? They did say Tuesday, but they didn't actually say the date. So I just presume, but it could be wrong. I know we've got Southampton this weekend. And... Oh, it is. It is next week, Tuesday, Leipzig. And then Forest away. Tough games, man. Tough games. Back-to-back tough away games. Hopefully Southampton gives us the confidence into it that we need. 5 added minutes shown at the end of this game here. It is still Aston Villa 3, Brentford 1. Goals in the first... not only in the first half, in the first 35 minutes from Ollie Watkins, from Morgan Rodgers with the delightful first goal. And then Matty Cash with a back post volley to make it 3-0. The second half, there was a response by Damsgaard with a very smart finish and poor defending from Villa. Has led to, once again, not another clean sheet. But I'm not going to complain too much because Villa have gone weeks without victory. I mean, I criticised the empty seats, actually, at the Villa. I mean... It's not the fans' fault, in my opinion. They've given Tyrone Mings man of the match, which I'm going to get to in a bit as well. But getting back to my point, I just don't think the fans have been treated very well by the club. And you could really see that with the empty seats today in the game. Maatsen half clears the ball away. Buendia battling. Has lost it. Cross. Thiago keeps it alive at the far post. Thiago 1v1 against Cash. Step over. It's a really poor ball. It's barely kept alive by Pinnock. 3 minutes of injury time to play here. Philogene skips past the challenge. Oh, that's brilliant for Philogene. Well done. Well done. Dribbles Villa right out of danger here. Lovely academy product. Into Maatsen, gets a 1-2. And he gets a nice warm applause, that. I actually have not looked to where Leipzig are. If they are, that's news to me. Is it that bad over there? Well, according to a view of mine, Leipzig are bottom of the Bundesliga. Honestly, I don't really look towards the bottom of that league, so I genuinely don't know. No, they're not. What are you on about? Oh, they're bottom of the Champions League, do you mean? They might be bottom of the Champions League. Yeah, they're fourth in the Bundesliga. I was going to say, like, I'd be very surprised to see. I know we've had some weird seasons. Like, Ajax last season had a lot of the season down the bottom. I'll have a look at the Champions League phase. Yeah, Real Madrid are down the bottom, so I won't look at it just too much yet. Yeah, Leipzig have lost every game. Leipzig lost to Celtic. Dear. Cross from Thiago. Yana has a shot, goes over. And he's screaming at the referee for something. Well, it looks like Brentford's dismal away record's going to continue here. No foul on Konza there, according to the referee. And yeah, the shot from Janelt is, yeah. Well, it was deflected, in fairness. I was going to call it a poor shot, but the shot does take a deflection, so maybe it's harsh. The referee doesn't give it, though. And it will be a goal kick to Villa. And that will look like, with the final minute of the game, that Villa have actually won. Benjamin says Pinnock 2 goals in the last minute. Oh, Villa couldn't empty out this ground quick enough, could they? Bloody hell. I've not seen it like this since like 2016 relegation. Barkley, good ball. Duran. Duran takes all the momentum out of it, stops it going to Philogene. We still keep it alive though. Buendia. Emi Buendia. And that has gone horribly wide. He looks very disappointed with himself. That's probably going to be the end of the game now. And a very good game. Very good game. I'm happy with that. Huge result for Villa. The 15 seconds to go. Guys, 50 of you of my TikTok live is correct. Not TikTok, sorry. In my YouTube live is absolutely crazy. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button on YouTube. Help promote it to anyone who might have missed the game. I get a lot of people who missed the game and then watch my my highlights and stuff. So if you could hit that one button, that'd be fantastic. And that is full time at Villa Park, and Villa have won a Premier League game. We've actually gone and won a Premier League game. Tears in my eyes. We've gone 7 games without a win. We got robbed against Juve, but it went down as a draw. And Flapcat Gaming, he did say 3-1, and he's absolutely nailed it. I said 2-0, so on goal difference, I've nailed it. Thank you guys, as always, for your unbelievable support. I will be live 4 days from now. 4 days I'm live for Villa against Southampton. I also have a second channel that's all about Pokemon. I know it's nothing to do with Villa, and, you know, I don't want to chase you away, but I do other content too, so you can support that too if you feel like it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll make a TikTok video talking about the Villa and this kind of game, and yeah, I'm very happy.